listen.
6 years ago, I had a crash landing in the Sahara Desert. I didn't have enough water, and I was very lonely. Then I met the little prince.
Draw me a sheep. Draw me a sheep.
Oh, what?
I said, draw me a sheep.
What? But what are you doing here?
If you please, draw me a sheep.
I don't know how to draw. What I studied is geography, history, arithmetic, and grammar.
It doesn't matter. Draw me a sheep. No, I don't want an elephant inside boa constrictor. A boa is a very dangerous creature, and an elephant is too big. I live in a small world. What I need is a sheep. Draw me a sheep.
Here you go, a sheep, okay?
No, this sheep is already very sickly. Draw me another one. Look, it's not a sheep. It's a ram. It has horns. This is too old. I need a sheep that will live long time.
This little box, the sheep you asked for, is inside.
That is what I want. Hey, does it have to eat a lot of grass?
Why?
Because where I live, everything is very small.
But there will surely be enough grass for him. It is a very small sheep that I given you.
It's not that small. Look, he has gone to sleep.
It took a long time to learn where he came from. He had asked so many questions, but he never had paid attention to the pilot's question. The pilot had learned about the little prince by chance.
What is that object?
This is a flying airplane. It's mine.
What? You came from the sky?
Yes.
Whoa, that's funny. So you two came from the sky. Which is your star?
Oh, do you come from another planet?
If you came on that, you are not from the far.
Where do you come from? Where do you want to take your ship?
Oh, I can use this box as his bag. Great!
I guess so. I will give you a string to tie up the ship, and a post too.
What? Tie him up?
Yes, if you don't tie him, he will get lost.
Do you think he can go somewhere?
Sure, anywhere. Straight ahead of him.
That doesn't matter. Oh my star, everything is so small. He can't go far.
Grown-ups don't see a star. They only see what they can see. They don't know what the star really is. I love sunset. Come, let's go. Look at the sunset now.
But we have to wait.
Wait for what?
For the sunset, wait until it's time.
I'm always thinking that I'm at home. One day I saw the sunset for the first time. You know, one loves the sunset when one is so sad.
Were you so sad then? On the day of the 44th sunset?
A sheep, if it eats little bushes, doesn't it eat flowers too?
Sheep eats anything it finds in its reach.
It eats even a flower with thorns.
Sure, even a flower with thorns.
Then what's thorns used for? Thorns, what is used for?
the thorn is no use at all. Flowers have thorns just for spite.
Oh, I don't believe you. Flowers are weak. They are trying to protect themselves as best they can. They believe that their thorns are powerful weapon.
If this boat still doesn't turn, I will use the hammer.
You really believe flowers are mean, don't you?
Oh, no, it's not. I just answered you with the first thing that I came into think. Don't you see? I'm very busy with matters of consequence.
Matters of consequence? You talk just like the grown-ups. I know a red-faced man on a star. He always says, I am busy with a matter of consequence. But he doesn't know what is really important. He is a mushroom.
Oh, what?
A mushroom. Flowers try to grow on thorns for millions of years, and they should eat a flower in a single bite. Have you thought about that? If someone loves a flower on a star, the star will shine when he looks at it. But a sheep eats the flower, there would be darkness all over. Isn't that important, isn't it?
Oh dear, your flower is not in danger. I will draw a muzzle for your sheep. I will draw your railing to put around your flower, and I will... Will you tell me your story, little prince?
If you want me to, here is my story. I came from a distant planet where I live with volcanoes, a few baobabs, and my flower. It's very exceptional. I mean my flower, quite unlike the plant. First I thought it was a new kind of a baobab, until the day she woke up, yawned and said,
I'm scarcely awake. I beg that you'll excuse me. My petals are still all disarranged.
Oh, how beautiful you are!
Really? I was born at the same moment as the sun.
Is there anything I could do for you?
I guess so. If you could do me this kindness and bring me some water, I think it's time for breakfast. Oh, thank you. And one more thing. I'm terrified of drought. Could you find some screen for me?
A screen?
It's very cold where you live, so at night I want you to put me under a grass grove. You see, drought are my only trouble. Except for them, I'm scared of nothing. Not even tigers. I have to protect myself.
The little prince demonstrates how he tends the rose, waters her, puts a glass glove to shelter her, looks at her with admiration and affection. Then he says,
I'm leaving the planet, and maybe I will never get back here. It's quite possible I'm here to say goodbye. Goodbye.
I've been silly. I ask your forgiveness. Try to be happy. Of course I love you. It's my fault that you haven't known it all the while. But it doesn't matter now. You decided to go away.
But who's going to look after you? Put the glass globe around you, water you, and talk to you.
Don't worry about me. I'll keep in touch with caterpillars and later get acquainted with the butterflies. Now go. I don't want to see me crying.
I shouldn't have run away from my rose. She has only few thorns to protect herself from danger. But then, when I was leaving her, I was too young to know how to love her.
The little prince recalls the stars on his journey.
Oh, here comes one of my servants.
He has never seen me before. How does he know me?
Come closer. It's full manner to yawn in front of a king. I prohibit you to do so.
I can't help yawning. I have come on a long journey and have had no sleep.
I see. I order you to yawn. It has been long time since I have seen anyone yawn. Yawning is curious thing to me. Come on, I order you. Yawn now.
I can't do it anymore.
Then I order you to yawn sometimes.
May I sit down?
I order you to do so.
May I ask you a question?
I order you to ask me a question.
Sire, what do you rule?
I rule everything,
Everything? All of those?
all of them.
Those stars obey you?
Certainly, they obey instantly.
Sire, I would like to see a sunset. Please order the sun to set.
If I order a general to become a bird, and if he could not do that, whose fault is it? The general or myself?
You, sire.
That's right. A king should orders what one can do. I always give reasonable orders.
Then what about my sunset?
I will show you the sunset, but you have to wait until the time.
When would it be?
It will be about 20 minutes to 8, and you will see how well I'm obeyed.
I thought I could see the sunset early. I have nothing to do here. I will go on my way.
Don't go! Don't go! I will make you a minister.
What minister?
Minister of justice?
But there is no one to judge.
Well, we don't know that. I haven't looked around my whole kingdom. I am too old to do that.
But I have looked already.
No, don't.
You can order me to leave. Goodbye.
Oh, I will make you an ambassador.
Grown-ups are strange. Oh! An admirer is visiting me.
Hi, that's a queer hat you are wearing.
Is the hat to greet when people praise me? Unfortunately, nobody at all ever passes this way.
Yes?
I will show you. Clap your hands.
It is more interesting than visiting the king. It's not fun anymore. Knock it off.
Do you really admire me?
What does that mean? Admire?
Admire means you believe that I am the handsomest, richest, and most intelligent man in this planet.
But you are the only man on your planet.
Do me a favor. Show me admiration.
I admire you. But what is there in that to interest you so much? Grown-ups are certainly very old. What are you doing?
Drinking.
Why do you drink?
To forget.
Forget? What?
Forget that I am ashamed.
Ashamed of what? What are you ashamed about?
I am ashamed of drinking.
Grown-ups are really strange.
Hello, your cigarette has gone out.
3 and 2 make 5. 5 and 7 make 12. 12 and 3 make 15.
I don't have time to light it up. Phew. So that makes 501 million.
What is 5 million?
You still there? 501 million. I can't stop. I have so much work to do. I'm doing very important work. 2 and 5 make 7.
I said, what is 501 million?
I have been living here for 54 years and had 3 times of disruptions. The third one is you. Where was I? Oh, 501 million.
What is 100 million?
Things sometimes show up in the sky.
Flies?
No, little glittering objects.
Bees?
Oh no, a little golden object that say lays man to idle dreaming.
Oh, you mean stars?
That's it, stars.
What do you do with 5 millions of stars?
It's 501,622,731. I am accurate.
And what do you do with these stars?
What do I do with those stars?
Yes,
Nothing. I just own them.
you own those stars?
Sure,
But I have already seen a king who...
kings do not own. They reason over. It's very different matter.
Then what use owning the stars for you?
It makes me rich.
What good does being rich do you?
I can buy a star when I find it.
He is thinking like the poor drink. How is it possible for one to own stars?
Whose are those stars, do you think?
I don't know. Nobody's.
That's it. They are mine. Because I thought about that first.
Can you own a star just by thinking about it?
Sure, when you find a diamond, it's yours. And if you have an idea first, you will get a patent. So do I.
That is true. What do you do with these stars?
I manage them. I count it over and over again. It's difficult.
If I have silk scarf, I could put it around my neck. If there is a flower, I could pick it. But you can't pick stars from the sky.
Right, but I can put them in the bank.
What do you mean?
I write down the numbers of the stars and put it in the drawer.
That's all?
That's all.
That's funny. It's quite poetic. I have a flower which I water every day. But you don't do anything to stars. Grown-ups are very old.
Hello, sir. Why did you put out the lamp?
Good morning. Those are the orders.
What are the orders?
The order is to put up the lamps.
But why have you just lighted the lamp again?
That's an order. Good evening.
I don't understand.
There is nothing to understand. Orders are orders. Good evening. I have a terrible job. When days were long, I put on lamps in the morning and I put out it in the evening. I rested in day and slept at night.
Then why now did the order change?
No, that is the tragedy. Good evening. This planet has been turning faster and faster, but the orders have not been changed.
Then what?
Then, the planet now makes a complete turn every minute, and I no longer have a single second for repose. One every minute, I have to light my lamp and put it out.
That is funny. A day lasts only 1 minute.
Hey, it's not funny at all. A month has gone by while we were talking. Good evening.
A month?
Yes, a month. 30 minutes is 30 days.
You know, I can tell you a way you can rest.
I always want to rest. Good morning.
In 3 steps, you can make one circle here. So whenever you want to rest, wake slowly toward the sun, then the day will last as long as you like.
That idea isn't very useful. The one thing I love in life is to sleep.
Then you are unlucky.
Yes, I am unlucky. Good morning.
He is the only person I haven't feel ridiculous. That maybe he is working for the others. Or he is the only one I can have as a friend. But this planet is too small for two people.
Oh, there comes an explorer. Where are you coming from?
What are you doing with that big book?
I am a geographer.
What is a geographer?
A geographer is a scholar who knows all about cities, rivers, mountains, deserts, and so on.
That's interesting. Here's Elastic, the man who has a real job. Your planet is very beautiful. Has it any oceans?
I don't know.
Oh, where is a mountain?
I don't know.
How about cities, rivers, and deserts?
I don't know that either.
But you are a geographer.
That's right, but I am not an explorer. Geographers don't count cities, oceans, and so on. We don't leave our desk, but we receive these explorers in our study. We ask the questions and we note down what they recall of their troubles. If journey is interesting, we order someone to check out the explorer.
Why is that?
Because a lying explorer would make terrible maps, so a drunken explorer.
Why is that?
A drunk sees things in double. Then a geographer would draw two mountains instead one. But you came from far away, didn't you? You are an explorer. Tell me about your planet.
Oh, my star? It's not interesting. It's too small.
That's okay.
There is a flower.
We don't record flowers.
Why not? The flower is the most beautiful thing on my planet.
It disappears early.
What do you mean disappear?
It means which is in danger of speedy disappearance.
Is my flower in danger of speedy disappearance?
Certainly it is.
My flower is ephemeral, and she has only learned to defend herself against the world. And all have left her on my planet all alone.
That was his first moment of regret, but he took courage once more.
Where do you want me to go?
The Earth. It has a good reputation.
Hi,
Hi,
what planet am I on it?
this is the Earth. Here is Africa.
Where are the people?
This is a desert. No one lives here. The Earth is big.
Look at my planet. It's right there above us. How far away it is?
What has brought you here?
I've been having some trouble with my flower.
Oh, I see.
Where are the people? It's lonely in the desert.
It's also lonely among the people.
You are an odd-looking animal. You are no bigger than a finger.
But I am more powerful than the finger of a king.
You are not strong. You don't have feet to travel.
I can carry you farther than any ship could take you.
Hi. Hi there. Who are you? You look very pretty.
Thank you. I'm a fox.
Come and play with me.
I can't play with you. I'm not tame.
Oh, I'm sorry. What does tame mean?
You don't live here. What are you looking for?
I am looking for people. What does tame mean?
People, they hunt with a gun. It's bad, really bad. They raise chickens. Those are their only interest. Oh, are you looking for a chicken?
No, I'm looking for a friend. What does tame mean?
It means having a relationship.
Having a relationship?
Yes, you and I are just the same as other children and foxes to each other. But if you tame me, you and I are only one in the world to each other.
Oh, I am beginning to understand. There is a flower. It may be tame to me.
It's possible. All kinds of things are on the earth.
Oh, it's not on the earth.
On another planet?
Yes.
Are there hunters?
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. How about chickens?
No.
Nothing is perfect. My life is very monotonous. Please, tame me.
I want to, but I don't have time. I have to find friends, and there are many things I need to know.
People buy ready-made from store but cannot buy friendship. If you want a friend, tame me.
How can I do that?
You need patience. It would have been better to come back at the same hour. For example, you came at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then at 3 o'clock, I shall begin to be happy. I shall feel happier and happier as the hour advances. At 4 o'clock, I shall already be worrying and jumping about. I shall show you how happy I am. But if you come at just any time, I shall never know at what hour my heart is to be ready to greet you.
So the little prince tamed the fox, and when the hour of his departure drew near, I have to go. Goodbye.
Goodbye. The gold color of this wheat field will always remind me of you. Do you know why is your flower important to you?
I can't express.
It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye.
What is essential is invisible to the eye?
It's simple. It's the time.
The time?
Yes, the time of devotion you have given to it.
The time I have spent for my flower.
People forget this truth. You are responsible for what you have tamed. You are responsible for your flower.
I am responsible for my flower.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What do you do here?
I served out travelers. I sent a flight while left over the rail.
Oh, they're very hurrying. What are they looking for?
No one knows.
Already coming back?
These are different trains, each inbound.
I guess they didn't like where they were.
Nobody likes where they were.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's that?
This prevents 30 for a week.
Why are you selling those?
Because a lot of time would be saved. Experts figured out that this pill saves 53 minutes.
And what do you do with 53 minutes?
Anything you like.
If I had 53 minutes, I would walk toward a spring of fresh water.
Oh, your memories are very interesting, but I haven't fixed the plane. Water is gone long ago.
My friend, the fox.
Hey, young man, now the fox doesn't matter.
Why?
Because we are about to die of thirst.
It's good to have a friend, even if I would die soon. I'm very happy to have a fox as a friend.
I see.
Unseen flowers make stars beautiful.
Yes.
desert is beautiful because it has a hidden well.
That's true. The stars, the desert. What makes them beautiful isn't seen.
I'm glad you agree with the fox.
People write express and save time, but don't know what to find. People read several thousand roses, but they don't find what they're looking for.
What they look for could be found in a rose or in a little water. You keep your promise.
Promise? What?
You know, put a muzzle on my sheep. I'm responsible for my flower.
I see. Yes. Here.
Okay, now let me be alone. I don't want you to suffer. I appear to be dead, but it will not be true. Don't be sad about my shell. I will be on my star. Goodbye.